Hey, I'm Amanda Carruthers. It's really good to be here today. I thought I would talk about the coronavirus and everything that's going on. And this is a productivity video. This is all about how do we stay in productivity while all of this chaos is going on in the world. We first of all have to remember what we can control and what we can't control. And if you're new to understanding how to stay in action, if this sounds like, what do I do? This is something I've never experienced before, which no one has, right? We're figuring it out together one day at a time. But what we want to make sure is that we keep ourselves focused on the places that we're wanting to go and the things that we're wanting to achieve and the people that we need to be around to take care of and show up with. So rather than getting caught up in all of the chaos that's going on in the world where we can't control it, and quite frankly, that has a lot of power on our thoughts when we feel like we need to control something that we can't control. It causes stress. So really the place that we want to be during this time is focusing on what we can do and how we can be proactive and how we can be of service to others. So particularly, I want you to think about the goals that you're trying to achieve, or the things that you're trying to move forward in your life, or where you're going in your life, or what's important. And that needs to become your agenda. Many of us are now at home. We are not being able to fly. Perhaps we had a job that was putting us on an airplane and that has changed. And so instead, what I want you to think about is, what can I do? And what are the things I maybe haven't tended to lately that need attention, but I haven't been able to give them attention because I've been so busy? This is the perfect time to tune into those backlogged projects, or the backlogged things that are around your house, like that closet you've been meaning to clean out. This is the time to stay within yourself and to be around the things that you actually can control. It's also a great opportunity for you, if you're a business owner, to build your business, because there's so many things it takes to get a business off the ground that if you're a business owner, we just don't always have the time to pay attention to everything. So since we don't have the obligation of driving around or flying around, this is actually the time to be truly selfish and get those odds and ends projects that will help your business go better, and spend time on those things. For example, a marketing plan, or a 3-year business plan, or a strategy around your social media, or how you're going to work with customers during this time, because we still need to make the economy work. We all still need to make money, and we all need each other to do that. So if we are choosing to avoid this and sit and watch Netflix and sit and avoid the actions that we need to take to make our life go forward because we're using this as an excuse, we're actually doing ourselves a disservice, and we're losing our personal power. So I really want you to think about the things that you can control and what you can do to make yourself stay in activity. Okay, stay active. So all the little pieces, and I always like to do that by starting out in the morning with a list. So when I sit down at this desk, I create a list of all the things that I want to get done. And that also includes chores or errands, the simple things that I need to do. And of course, given this place that we're in right now, it might be limited, but there are still ways that I can get creative on accomplishing that, right? So I still have the power to do things every day. I make this list, I parse it out on how much time each thing is going to take, just so I get a little sense. And then I know how much free time I actually have and how much work time I actually have. And then from there, I start to go from there. And that becomes how I motivate myself to get everything moving today and stay in just today. If I start getting caught up in the news or the media or the social media, or talking about friends with the same information over and over and over again, I'm actually making my nervous system more panicked, and I'm not getting myself any further, and I'm actually out of action. And this will hurt your business or hurt where you're going, and it'll also hurt your psychology. It'll hurt your emotions, because we're talking to other people who have emotions around this whole topic. And if they're close to us, we're going to feel those emotions. So now we're taking on emotions that aren't ours, and we're putting them into our body that we get to manage or deal with or integrate or think about. And that's just not necessary. We don't need to take on other people's emotions about this. We all need to be in our own place. All right, so I want you to stay in action today. This is so important, and stay in action only for today. We don't know about tomorrow, and yesterday is gone. And your only need is to really show up today, be of service to others, and get the things done that you need to pay attention to in your own life. All right, I hope you're having a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.